How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Sicerik TV. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Google Pixel 6 in the Sorta seafoam color. Yes, Google has finally done it. They've given us a Pixel phone that we've all been waiting for. Gone are the days of the bland looking Pixel phones with excellent cameras and excellent software. Now we get excellent cameras, excellent software, and excellent build quality. We're going to be taking a look at what comes in the box and go over some specs of the device. So stick around, subscribe, like and share, and click that notification bell. That way you get notified on future videos, especially on this guy right here compared to a bunch of other devices like the Samsung S21, the OnePlus 9, LG V60, and things like that. So we're gonna be taking a look at this device, see what comes in the box. Probably not much since they've gone the Apple route and the Samsung routes, and go over some of the specs and yeah, take a look at the device. So let's jump down into it, shall we? Alright, so here is the Pixel 6 in the Sorta seafoam color, as you can see right there. Very excited about this phone. I've been waiting for this for quite some time. You get some specs on the back right there, and yeah, it's the Sorta seafoam color, sub 6, 5G, 6.4 inch AMOLED, 256 storage. I opted for the higher storage of this model just because I didn't want to have to worry about storage running out, since this device does not have a micro SD card slot. So let's jump down into it. You do get some pull tabs like you do on Apple's devices. And let's peel that away and then do the other one. 6, this is the most excited I've been about a smartphone in quite some time, and let me just tell you guys, oh, this thing looks amazing. It feels amazing. It's got that cold touch to it. Very nice. This is the Sorta seafoam color. You get this sort of off-white at the bottom, and then the cream color up top. And yes, this thing looks fantastic. Let's go ahead and set that aside. Now, the stuff in the box, very uneventful. You get some booklets and you get your SIM ejection tool right there. And you get your USB-C to USB-C charging cable. That way you could plug this into your box like so. And then you plug this into the phone and yeah, you won't get a charge. There is no charger in the box. Unfortunately, they are going the Samsung and the Apple route. Damn Apple, why does everybody always have to copy Apple? You also get a transfer tool down here, USB-A to USB Type-C, to connect your phone and transfer any files that you would want to do. Phone does charge at about 30 watts. So if you have a 30-watt charger, you are able to use that. For instance, I got a LG charger right here that will be just fine at charging this device. So 25 watt, I believe, is this charger, and that'll work just fine. Any 25 watt to 30 watt charger will work just fine on this device. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Pixel. Let's go ahead and peel this off. And again, they are going the Apple route with this paper protector. And guys, let me just tell you, this thing feels nice. It's got some weight to it. The sides feel very premium and cold. I thought it was going to have more of a painted feel to it, but no, this is a true aluminum frame device. And you do get some bezels on the front, but I think the bezels do look a little larger than they're supposed to be, just because the frame is black and it sort of bumps out a little bit, sort of giving you that iPhone 11 look with the bezels, but not a huge deal. You do get a flat display. The display is going to come in at 6.4 inches. It's a Super AMOLED display, 90 Hz refresh rate, and supports HDR10 plus. And it is 1080 by 2400 with 411 pixels per inch. And you do get an always-on display covered in Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. So yeah, you do get a nice vibrating feature right here when you're on the setup screen, a little ball bouncing, you feel it vibrating. So that is pretty cool on there. So we're gonna take a look at the device. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up, and then we'll come back and jump into some of the features and yeah, take a closer look at the Google Pixel 6. So very nice. I'm definitely loving this color and the way this phone feels. So don't go anywhere. Let's go ahead and set this bad boy up. All right, so let's go ahead and set up the fingerprint sensor. That way, give you guys a idea of how fast this goes. We're gonna go ahead and hit agree, and we're gonna go ahead and hit start. So we're gonna set up the fingerprint sensor and try to get 2 different thumbs at once. A little trick to do if you want to free up some more fingerprint slots, you alternate between 2 thumbs, and then we're gonna add another one and do the same thing on that. That way, technically, you only end up taking up 2 slots, and which allows you to add a little bit more on there without having to add or take up like 4 slots of your fingerprints on there. And hopefully this gives you more of an accurate read. To do it twice, because I've heard the fingerprint sensor is a little iffy on here. So we're gonna hit next. And now that we're done, continue setup. And it's going to go through the setup process. And let's see, identify your music. So this plays the background. Always checks your whatever music's playing in the background and give you an idea of what it is, so you can keep track of that. So very nice. Font size, keep always on display on. So let's turn that on, and we are done for now. So yeah, this phone feels absolutely fantastic in the hand, guys. This is very premium. Sort of reminds me of the Pixel 4 XL with that premium look and that premium feel to it. So we're gonna skip the navigation and swipe up to go home. So yeah, here it is. First look into the Google Pixel 6. Very nice. So here we go into the home screen settings. Swipe to access the Google app on your left-hand side. At a glance is going to be on. We got everything on right there. Going into the settings, let's see if it'll let us go in there, and bam, there we go. So the display on here, going over some of the specs, like I said earlier, 6.4 inches AMOLED, and it is at 90 Hertz. So if you go into the smooth display, it's going to be refresh rate from 60 to 90 Hertz for some content, increases battery. You get your color mode, so we're gonna go ahead and set this to boosted, just because I like that bright colors. Let's go ahead and set the screen timeout to 5. Very nice lock screen, all notifications, you know, typical stuff right there. Brightness level, this phone will get pretty bright, especially outdoors, so that's pretty cool. Now this is Google's new setup and new Android 12, so very excited to try this out. You get your wallpapers and themes, which will totally theme your entire device and icons to whatever the wallpaper that you are using. So very cool. Let's go ahead and change the app grid to 5x5. Tap for tips, pixel tips, blah. You do get features on here with the camera as far as taking out objects. So the magic eraser, you could take out objects in your camera, which is pretty cool. So like I said earlier, the display is a 1080 by 2400, 411 pixels per inch, covered in Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. The rear of the phone is Gorilla Glass 6, so very durable and still very nice. You get a tactile aluminum frame, so it is black and it's not shiny like some other devices that you get to where it'll show fingerprints. So I sort of went with this one over the Pro just because I like this sporty look of this Pixel. It just looks very nice with the black frame, and it contrasts well with the colors. And the Pixel Pro is a very nice phone, don't get me wrong. It's a very premium looking phone. Just like with cars, this is a sporty model. The Pixel Pro is a more of a luxurious model, and I definitely think this looks more like a Pixel device right here with the black frame and the smaller device and a flat display. So I went with this, and come on guys, this device starts off at $599. Yes, $599. If you opt for the 256 storage, $6.99. Excellent deal on Google, and I did get the pair of Pixel Buds right here for free. You'll probably be seeing some B-roll of that unboxing on here as well. So these are very nice buds. Got these for free when you order the Pixel or Pixel 6 Pro. And I'm also doing a trade-in to where I'm trading in the LG Velvet, and Google's giving me $120 for that device. So excellent deal on this. This is the way to go if you want the Pixel experience. Go for the cheaper model. You get everything that the bigger model has, minus that camera, and the battery is a little bit smaller. You don't get that telephoto camera, and the refresh rate is a little lower, but if you can live with those, this is an excellent deal for your money, guys. Android 12 right out of the box with Google's new Google Tensor 5nm processor. This is a thing that they are doing. They are doing it just like Apple and Samsung, and making their own processors. So hopefully this goes well, and it's supposed to do a whole bunch of machine learning and be better when taking pictures and your processing as far as image processing on your device as well. This device comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 gigabytes of RAM, UFS 3.1 storage as well. Your cameras on the rear, Google did up it this year. They have brand new sensors on their cameras. They have a 50 megapixel main sensor with an aperture of f1.9. You get omnidirectional PDAF. You get laser autofocus, OIS. So very, very excellent cameras. You get a 12 megapixel ultra wide with an aperture of f2.2. And then you also get your flash over here. Front facing camera is going to be an 8 megapixel camera up here with the punch hole cutouts, and you can record up to 1080 30 frames per second on this front facing camera, which is a little sad. I would like to see 4K on here, but it is what it is. Aperture of f2.0. You can record 4K 60 on the rear facing camera, so that's excellent. Stereo speakers on this bad boy, so you're gonna get excellent sound, excellent cameras. All the specs look very promising. I'm very excited to try this phone out and use this phone and give you my thoughts of the new Google Pixel 6. You get Bluetooth 5.2, you get Wi-Fi 6E on here, USB Type-C, USB Type-C 3.1 at the bottom. You get your fingerprint sensor, so let's go ahead and test out this fingerprint sensor. See how that works. So it did not check it out there, so let's go ahead and try this again. And there we go, fingerprint sensor is not the fastest in the world, but it will do the job. You don't have any facial recognition, so that is a bummer. I would like to have seen facial recognition, but the fingerprint sensor seems to work pretty well. It is an optical one. I have seen faster fingerprint sensors, especially on OnePlus. They are definitely a lot faster. The battery on here is going to be a 4614 milliamp hour battery with fast charging of 30 watts. No charger included in the box, like I said, but if you have a 25 watt charger or 30 watt charger lying around, you will be okay. The wireless charging tops out at 12 watts, I believe, when you're using a standard wireless charger. But if you want to get Google's wireless charging, it will charge up to 21 watts, I believe. But of course, that charger, of course, is like $80 on Google. And if you want to spend that extra money, awesome, but not, you still get wireless charging on here, and you also get wireless reverse charging, so you could charge another device on this phone, like some Pixels or another phone. So very, very nice that they include things like that. So very excited about the Google Pixel 6, and excited to do some videos comparing this to other devices like the Samsung S21, OnePlus 9, the Motorola Edge 2021, and things like that. Even the LG V60, I'm going to be comparing this device to all of those, taking some pictures and checking everything out with this phone. So let's go ahead and check out some of the pictures right here. So let's see exactly how they look right off the bat. So let's go and take a picture of this pumpkin right here, and then take a look at this guy. So yeah, like very, very excited. See, the detail is there. Ooh, very, very nice. you'll be seeing these pictures flash on your screen. Let's see the selfie test right here. And let's see here. Ooh, very, very nice. Check out that beard hair. Very detailed. Cameras on here are going to be absolutely phenomenal. I cannot wait to test this out. So with that being said, guys, this has been my unboxing and first impressions of the brand new Pixel 6 from Google. Sorta seafoam color, 256 storage. Very excited. You get this new camera design. Very, very nice. Sort of reminds me of Daft Punk. All right, another thing we're going to be taking a look at is this case that I got off of Amazon for about $14. Now, I do have a case coming from Google, and that is going to set you back at $29. So this is a nice, cheaper option. It is clear, and links will be posted down below for this case. $14 Amazon, so let's go ahead and check it out. I got this several days ago, and the sides are going to be TPU, and it is a straight up clear case. So the top part is TPU, the back is plastic, and it is by a brand called Frelencio. So it is not a brand name, but still, you know me, I like to get cheaper cases to try them out. So let's go ahead and check it out and see how it fits. So it's a nice snug fit. It does protect the edges quite nicely. And ooh, look at that back. Very nice. You can still see the phone. All your cutouts line up perfectly on here. Very, very nice. Your speakers line up perfectly. You do get some protection on the edges. Buttons are nice and clicky. Very, very cool. Your microphones line up very nicely. Nothing on this side, and your camera is protected quite a bit. So cool thing about this camera visor, you do not get any wobble on here, so that is fine and dandy. Look at that, absolutely sturdy as heck. You get some lips around the edges, so you can slam this phone on the table and you will not get any scratches on your display. Links for this case will be posted down below off of Amazon. That way you guys can check it out. Very nice, simple case to protect your device and yet still show off that beautiful color. Excellent. This phone just feels nice. Guys, if you're skeptical about the Pixel 6, definitely try getting this model over the Pro. You're going to be saving some money and you still get that Pixel experience. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you ended up liking this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. That is quite all right. Subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.